Baroom, indeed. Hey, Damon. How you doing? Okie dokie. Jolly good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad for a Tuesday. Getting through. How's D&D going so far?
Rolling down the main straight here at Monza. That is the feeling.
Not started it, just waiting on everyone. Ah, excellent. So there's still more time to plan to kill. Much death. Start the boss fight. Oh, done the Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's good, right. My team. Nope. My team. Yeah. Target resources the team expects to build for transferring. No. I think depends how much we start with. I'd be quite happy to start right at the back, I think, and work my way up. I'm not expecting to win races. It'd be nice to potentially see how the car and the team progress over the course of the year, I think, and then again maybe to set things up for year 2. Be alright. Hey Tony, how you doing? Yeah, I think we'll start as a newcomer then. Full season. Create your own custom season. No, we'll do a full season. It's fine. We should do a custom season where it's the full season bar Monaco. What settings can we tweak? Settings wise. I mean, we'll probably just leave everything on, to be honest. Bolts are disabled? Surely not. But what are the recommended settings? That's the only thing I want to know. Custom then. Am I enjoying the front lines? I don't know. I don't know why I'm there. Practice is full, and then it's one shot qualifying, and then it's. Do I want 25% races or longer? 25% is probably enough for now, right? That's fine. And one shot qualifying, I think. We've got the practice sessions to do all of our practice. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do it. Rules and regs. So on, regular qualifying, on immersive, safety car, standard immersive, formation lap. We'll do a formation lap. And we'll do immersive as well. Probably just good. It's fucking it. Right, AI needs to go up. I think I've had it on. Let's start it at 75 and then I can bring it up if needed. Right, flashbacks, we will have flashbacks on, I think, car damage simulation, damage rate simulation, and fuel, make that hard, manual starts, yep, collisions on, yeah, and we'll have that on. Cool. Yeah, what is was it Battle Brothers you were playing? What's it about? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Driver moves on, default on. I think standard. Standard, I mean, then if we have a failure it's, and default is fine, right? Yeah. How do you manage announcement? Yeah, that's all good. I think we're done. Oh, I'll put a bit of a, yeah, make it a bit more dicey. Okay, and then I think we're alright on all of this.
Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
No, we'll leave it
O'Connor
on.
lines up on pole
David Croft.
position.
Crofty. Right, that's customised all of those settings though, right? I just lost all those settings I just changed. No, that's good. It's fine, Darker. I have killed Timey in my game 7 times by now. Excellent! Fantastic. Well, that makes it feel better. At least I'm not the only one dying, right? Oh, confirm settings. I was like, where's the confirm button? If you want to choose start without my team icons, you may be able to open later. Oh, icons. Right. Once enabled, my team icons cannot be disabled. My team icons can only be recruited by player teams and are optional hires. So this gives you, like, yeah, iconic drivers from the front. So yeah, we'll do it, because who knows? I mean, we certainly won't be able to afford anyone as a new team to start with, I'd imagine, icon-wise. But maybe later on in the season, or in future seasons, we could attract the attention of someone famous. Let's do it. Yeah, start with those options. Think turn-based battle where you pick up individuals. Oh, cool! And they equipment weapon. That sounds good. Is it like a new game? Just realised I haven't got any socks on. Need some socks. Look at that. Hey, Iceni. How you doing? I may have just said hey already, but have 2 hays. Do play hay. Oh god, these socks are... I need to throw these socks away, they've lost the elastic on top of them. They're just some pretty sad socks. Yeah. Reposition the pedals. Not new, don't know when it came out. Okay. Go under the desk. Ugh. Ow, my kneecap. Everything's fine. I'm not falling apart. Okay. Right. We're there. Hopefully, perhaps next time I'm playing F1 or streaming it, might be able to sit a bit lower on screen. Bless them, overclockers and naval chairs are sending me a special removal tool so that I can try and get the piston out of the chair and then thwack it, and then it'll be fine. We'll see. 2015, I think. Oh wow, cool. An oldie but a goodie then. Right.
Welcome to my team. Here you'll experience the
start.
world of Formula One, not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand
I've
new
just
F1
realised I've
team.
not been
First things
on the
first,
right screen for all
let's
this time,
create your
so
driver.
that's good. Pro streamer. Oh! The game knew. Twitch knew. It's just crashed. So we'll reload that. That's fine. Let's try this again. Hey, Scotchborn. How you doing? Doing well, thank you. Other than the game just crashing as I tried to switch source, having forgotten that I wasn't on the right screen. But you know, it's all good. Building up the suspense. The ambience. I'm just hoping it saved those settings, so I was going to have to quickly run through them all now, but that's fine. We'll see. Single player, my team. Hasn't saved any of them. Excellent, right. We'll go through here real quick then. Let's hope that that's fine. Ball, one shot, short. Was short right? No, medium. Weather and time of day. Oh god, I have to change these settings again. God dang it! At least you can see them now. It's fine. Hey, Nashwave. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? I've been kind of struggled to find the desire to play games at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Scottish born. Any reason in particular, if you don't mind me asking? Or just games in general? Not being up to snuff. Right, standard for that. On regular immersive. On immersive. That looks right, yep. Sim settings. AI. Start at 75 and then we'll go up. Realistic flashbacks. Simulation. Hard. Manual. Yep. Okay, I think that's it. Right, and then go back this way, then click on confirm. There we go, got it. It's fine. Start. Right, let's hope it doesn't crash this time. Also, has someone trading in as places produce resources that sell well in other places, so you don't just have to make money from battles and contracts? Oh, also some trading in as places produce. Ah, cool.
Welcome.
So does it have like a
Mighty.
campaign map then as
You'll
well that you
experience
move
the world
around
of Formula
and like
One, not only as a
different fronts
driver,
that you fight
but
on?
as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First
It
things
hasn't
first,
crashed this time.
let's create your driver.
Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Want to drive, no crash. Where's my driver? Oh, okay. Look at that handsome chap. Default player. UK. Not of course. Why has he not got my green suit on? God dang it. Yeah. Just either don't have the real time for games that require it, or no desire to play the short games that I have. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, Scottish Ball. I mean, it's difficult, especially going like, you know, all games go through phases as well when they're a little bit quieter, and equally when other games come out, perhaps that other people are playing, or other people that you would otherwise discuss these games with or watch on Twitch move on to something else as well. That can all sometimes be kind of a bit, I guess, not so much off-putting on you, but just it changes how you go. Oh well, maybe I'll move on to something else. At least I find that, but it's difficult as well because I don't know. I'm very much at the moment been watching videos back of people playing lots of Elder Scrolls games actually, and lots of Skyrim mods and things like that, and really want to get back into it, but I'm not sure I've got the energy or desire to go through updating my game and modding it all out so it looks a little bit more refreshed and refined, so that it feels new enough to want to go and play it through again. Or again, the time then to actually invest in playing that. Sometimes it's nice just to be able to dip in and out, but it's got to be the right kind of game for it. Very large map. Oh, cool, I see. Hey, Reaper, how you doing? Right, I think annoyingly there's no proper beardy chap. It's just not a thing in F1. Can't remember the last time there was a heavily bearded chap. There's a lot more faces in it this year. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad, I guess. That's beards go. I mean, where's the bald guy? There's no bald guy. Come on. Where's the eggs? Need an egg. We are quarantined. Oh no, have you got COVID, Reaper? Let's go with this chap. Okay. And then name. Bet they don't have my name in the audio lines. I should use darker really, but no, I'll go with my actual name. Initials. I have 3 though. See, otherwise maybe we should just do that. DX2. Maybe we should just put in darker X2. Aww. Your name can only contain alphabetical characters. God dang it. Right, I'll go with my real name then. It's annoying because I have too many names, but fine. Well, in actual fact, it should be the 3. It should be that actually, shouldn't it? Right, audio name, but they don't have Harry. No, my 1-year-old. Oh no! I hope they're doing okay and that you're all able to rest and take care of one another. Okay. Flynn, that's close enough.
Flynn.
Flynn. They used to have the Flying Finn as like a nickname. They still have nicknames on here. Yeah, here we are.
The Flying Finn.
There we go. It's actually F-I-N-N as well. So we'll go for that. Driver number. Number should we go for? Millie said 69. When I was doing this for my online character that I was making. Yeah, could have done Darker X2, yeah. I was thinking, yeah, the DX2 would have been a nice, like, 3 initial. But never mind. It's all good. We'll leave it. We'll leave it as Harry Finn. It's all good. 19, you reckon 99? 99 better than 69? I wonder why, yeah, there's no... I think drivers that have higher numbers. I mean, you got... Forget the driver's grid, driver's numbers rather than grid numbers. Look at, yeah, Leclerc is 16. Verstappen obviously has, I think he's taken on number 1, hasn't he, as is his right this year. Perez is 11. Sainz is 55. It's probably one of the highest next to 63 for George. Hamilton is 44. Norris is 4. Ocon is 31. Bottas is 77, so he must be one of the highest ones, surely. It's Alonso on 14. Magnussen is 20. Ricciardo is 3. Yeah, Pierre Gasly is 10. Vettel is 5, isn't he? Yeah. Schumacher 47. Yuki Tsunoda is 22. Zhou Guanyu is 24. Stroll is 18. 23 for Albon. Latifi is 6. Hulkenberg is 27. So yeah, they're all in pretty low numbers actually. 13 because it's the day. I mean, 13 unlucky for some, but maybe not us. I quite like the. His auntie holding him right now. He just wants to snuggle because of it. Got out of ER at like 5. Oh no. Well, at least you're back home with family now, and again, hopefully, over the worst of it. And I hope I hope you all take care of yourselves, Reaper. I've actually been watching the last few races as it's on early Sunday mornings here. That crash system. It was, wasn't it? I mean, again, another reason why the Halo is such a great saving grace and saving device. Really, 11 for Hunt. Yeah, you can't choose 11? Who was 11? I guess it's certain number. Oh, actually, it's because of enabled icons, so they may have taken some of those numbers out as well. Let's go for 13. I like the idea for that. Right, advance.
And now, let's focus on your driver's look.
Ooh, my driver's look. Oh god. Oh god, such styling. Such styling, darling. I think we can come back and change this. I don't really want to spend money on or bitcoins on fancy stuff. Maybe we should just go for the generic shiny Formula 1 one. Formula 1 one? Formula 1 one. Let's do... We can't customize the colour scheme on that though. It's quite a cool suit, but yeah, no, let's choose one that we can change there. Okay, so let's go with that one. Oh, can we not calibrate that one either? Blimey neck. Ooh, that's quite cool. Boy, imagine if it was in green. Let's choose that then. Let's choose the matching helmet then. Right, so let's change colours. Change places. Right. Let's see. Okay, so that's the green there. So let's keep that black. Now let's see. Where are all these colours? Colour. 7 hours later, and all you see is top of that. Exactly. It's gonna be great. Sunday's race was a heck of a battle for thirds. At the end, it was. Sorry, for some reason on my screen. Nugget. Yeah, it was. It was actually a really good race for the French Grand Prix. I think. I don't know. The track's grown on me over the last couple of years that they've been there. I think it's going to be a shame that they're not going to be going back to it next year. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens out of a couple of tracks disappearing. I will be incredibly upset though if Spa does fall out. It sounds like unfortunately it is going that way at the moment, but perhaps it will disappear for a short time and come back. But it's just such an iconic racetrack, and it's made for some fantastic races over the years. It would be a real shame to lose it completely. It is still up in the air, but I read an interview earlier on in the week, apparently saying that it's not the track that's pushing, the track organisers that are pushing to not hold it there anymore or to not renew. It's apparently some directives from the FIA in terms of they're not happy that at the top of Eau Rouge, where the escape road access points are, and apparently it's always been a bit of a bone of contention for them, and I don't know if they're just kind of trying to pick holes in basically not going there, because I don't know, perhaps it's not. I think also it's coming down to the fact that they've got quite a lot of European tracks, or tracks in the European zone, and they're trying to diversify a little bit, but I mean, there's talk of, with Vegas and Miami and COTA, that's 3 tracks that will be in America. We've got quite a few over in Asia, or capacity for that. So I don't know. I think there's still a lot of talk going on, and I think it's probably doubtful that we'll hear much before the end of the summer break when they come back in September. But it will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens. It will be a shame to lose it because it's such a fantastic track. But I'm kind of hoping for a last minute renewal, really. But there's been some really good races this year so far. I mean, Silverstone as well was a fantastic race with them battling out position. I mean, that set of 5 of them, Leclerc, Perez, Hamilton, Alonso, Norris, towards the end of the race. I mean, you could hear it in the commentary, but it was just fantastic with them all swapping positions and changing places so rapidly, and new cars arriving on the scene, and that's what Formula 1 should be about, and that's what it certainly felt that there's been points in the season so far where you've had groups of cars able to fight much closer together, and that is what the whole rule change, all the rule changes to the cars were supposed to be, in part helping towards much closer fighting. It's obviously there's still a disparity between that in terms of what some teams have been able to do versus others, and the engine power as well. But it does feel like it is a bit closer for once. It's interesting. So far, Fever's slowly breaking. It's been in the hundreds, highest 103. Oh gosh, wow. Well, again, good news that it's hopefully breaking soon. Then Reaper, and yeah, they'll have some relief as soon as possible. I forget what's the. I feel like there used to be a rotate button. Wheel, pedals. No, dang it! I want to see the back of the helmet. Where is this changing colour? Or is this not changing colour? I'm changing saturation, which really isn't going to change things much. Right, that's the kind of hue on there, so I probably want that quite a bright green. Let's copy that one. And then where's this one? I guess this is the softer hue. Underneath it, it is. Right, so let's bring that up to another green. That will make it a darker one, a bit more shadow. Oh, that's the main kind of body tint, I think, actually, isn't it? Let's go with that for that one, and then what we got here. So then we could get another. I wonder if we go darker to make it more like a shadow. Let's drop that, and then this one, can we then just go to the other extreme? Can we make it a white? That looks quite cool. Maybe I'm not so keen on the black now, maybe. Maybe the white isn't so good at the front. I missed that one. I started watching F1 this year and I missed the first couple, but kept on pretty close. Excellent. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it then, Nugget. Because it's, yeah, I think, again, as seasons go, that we've had a pretty good first half of the season. Hungary this weekend? Yeah, I think Hungary this weekend, and then the summer break. So again, it'll be interesting to see. You know, really unfortunate for Ferrari and for Charles Leclerc at the weekend. Obviously, a great recovery drive from Sainz from last, but you know, as Leclerc said, it's his championship to almost throw away now in terms of the fight with Verstappen because he needs to be winning races. And Mercedes are looking like, you know, especially over the summer break, you know, they could come back very, very strong and be, you know, taking more points away from Ferrari that they really need to be catching up to Red Bull and Verstappen. So all to play for. It could be a really, really close second half of the season, and you know, I think there's probably some surprises still in store for us to see it coming through later on in the year. Right, these. Oh, that's too bright. Oh god, actually, you know what? Black looks pretty good there. So what if we then change this end and go light on that part? What if we go onto that colour again, but then if we darken it? That looks alright. Screw it. Let's go with that. That's black again. Why did I select that? So it's fine. Let's go with that for now. I like that. And then let's just copy that over to the suit real quick. And then we'll... Oh, copy from another design. Yes. Oh no, that was my main race suit. Oh, you can make designs? God dang it, I'd have done this before. Shan't have a diglet. Right, that's fine, because we'll just copy. So, black is fine on the first one. Then we go to the lightest. Then the darkest, I think. The darker green, and then black again. Let's see how that looks. That looks alright. As a race suit, I'm happy with that. That'll do. Confirm changes. Lovely stuff. See, it's all easy when you've got the colours and stuff. Right, and then we need the koi gloves. I do like this pattern. It's a good pattern. Very nice, very snazzy. I don't know any koi jokes. No. Look at that, beautiful. Character poses, right. Shh, hush now, hush now. Ready to strike. Strike what? The champagne bottle at the end. That's just how I'm going to stand. I mean, I think that just. I don't know why he's leaning back so far. It looks like he's falling away. Totally agree. I picked Russell as my driver to watch, and man, this finish has been a treat. Top 5 and all 72. Well, exactly. Mr. Consistent, and that's exactly what Mercedes needed. Arguably, could have been a very different Mercedes last year, and you know, possibly not been as close a championship with Verstappen had. I mean, Bottas did well last year, but he still wasn't you know, I don't know. There seems like I mean, again, I thought Hamilton and Bottas were a very good driving combination at Mercedes. Certainly latterly, Bottas was very much driver number 2 at the team, and they were, and he was helping Lewis, and and he was helping his teammate, and he was happy to do that for the most part, and there was a good relationship there. I think George, I think, is playing a part slightly differently, where more akin to, I guess, the Hamilton-Rosberg years, especially at the start. Obviously, Russell's outscored Hamilton in plenty of races, and he must be ahead of him in the Drivers' Championship, or pretty close to. But you can see it's spurring both drivers on, having such a competitive, having such a good competition. Not that Bottas wasn't, but there were times when, watching the races last year and the year before, there were moments where you thought, oh, Bottas could have perhaps been a little bit more aggressive or challenging there, and you just got the sense that that wasn't him, and that's fine. But I get the sense from Russell that he's there not just to, he's there not just to support the team. He's there to ultimately win championships for himself. But equally, Lewis, and he said it, previously, Lewis is a hero of George's. They met a long time ago when I think George was, kind of in his 2nd or 3rd year of karting, and I think Lewis must have just gone to McLaren. He started with McLaren. I don't know. There's just something about the two of them there that just feel like it's I don't know, it feels different, but in a good way, in terms of the competitive nature that it will bring between the two of them, and hopefully we'll have we'll see the fruits of that for the team this year. I wish NASCAR was in depth like this with visualization. I should just pick a pose. Let's just pick that one. It's boring, I know, but podium emotes, right? Well, strutting my stuff, the ballet. I mean, you missed your cooling, really, haven't you? I mean, it's got to be. It's got to be that, surely. The joy jump. Victory race court. Okay, yeah.
You guys gotta trust me. I'm taking you to battle, yeah?
I'm not sure why you'd say that at the end of a race. Yeah.
Thank you. I need a moment. Nice! It's very nice!
I mean, it's got to be nice. It's very nice.
We did it! We did it!
Yeah, it's not. Right, advance.
Great. Now let's set up some of the key details of your
Do we have to
team.
join a team, or do we get to make one? So in this game mode, we're making one, rather than joining one of the existing
We'll
teams.
start with an easy one. What name would you like to give the team?
Well, that's an easy one. It's Pickle Force Racing.
Nice. Now, some
I
kind
know
of
it's
income
nice.
stream is critical.
Sponsored by all the
we
pickle
need to sign a
manufacturers
primary
globally.
sponsor. Our primary sponsor will pay a
Sponsors.
signing bonus.
Ooh,
to the
look at
team
that
up
money!
front. This is vital to cover the early investments we need to make. They will also provide valuable weekly income for us. Each sponsor has a goal they want the team to achieve. If we hit that goal, the sponsor will pay us an additional goal bonus.
I mean, so, not being funny, especially in this first year, I don't feel like it matters the look and feel of the sponsors on the car. But looking at these two, so Xenon Dynamics wants 15 Constructors Championship points in a season, which, considering we're going to be a newcomer starting at the back of the field, unlikely, I think. I mean, I'm by no means a proficient driver, but I think we'll be very lucky, or be doing a lot of dive bombing to secure those points. And then the team below, signing bonus wise, we're talking about 100,000 less, and they only want 2 points that season, and we'll get almost 4 mil. We'll actually get a higher goal bonus for completing that, and decent weekly income. So that surely has got to be the best offer. That is finished 8th. Again, I think more risky, and also less. So we'll get more weekly, but just complete the season. Just get through the season, and we'll be all right. So what I mean, you don't know. You get halfway through, and just go. It's not for me. It's not for me. This, not for me at all. I think we'll go with Echo.
Fantastic. Now we've got a budget to work with. That car won't be going anywhere fast without a power.
I can't wait for F1 Manager to come.
So,
I know.
let's find a unit supplier now.
It's been what I've been waiting for a very long time. I don't know why I'm doing this, but this. I played the there were mobile games first of all, Motorsport Manager when they first came out as mobile games, and then I also bought it on PC when it converted to a full PC game on Steam. My goodness, what a fantastic game! At that point in time, there'd been nothing that had given quite the level of detail and customization in a motorsport manager manager type management type game, and that was brilliant. But it was always lacking the fact that there was no official F1 element to it, and the rules were very close, but obviously had to distance themselves to some degree because of the nature of them, and the tracks again were, they took a lot of inspiration from tracks like Monaco and various other places, but they couldn't be called Monaco because of the licensing. So great to see an actual official F1 manager game. Slight shame that in this first edition we're not going to get the option to create your own team, but I think it's still going to be great fun to take over one of the 10 teams on the grid and go for as long as you want. It's going to be fantastic. And again, the graphics from it are stunning. I mean, they're almost comparable to the actual F1 racing game. They look fantastic. They really, really do in terms of the broadcast cam and everything else. I can't wait to play it. But I'm going to be good because the 25th of August, the date of its release, is Millie's birthday. Now, Millie's doing a 24-hour stream on that day, and I will of course be supporting her in her endeavours after I finish work. And we'll get some nice dinner and everything else, and she'll carry on streaming, and I will tune in and watch. So I'll wait to the day after, and then Motorsport Magazine. But I will be streaming it. Try and stream quite a bit of it. But I can't wait for it. It's going to be so much fun. I really, really can't wait. It's going to be great fun. Retire after winning the first race with a 100% record. I mean, that's a good edge case there. Scottish Born, I like that.
Performance and durability
right,
from our power
so
unit. But we also need to balance the
powertrain. I mean, this is an interesting one because I think they've been rebalanced so far. So again, yeah, Ferrari is still the highest performing powertrain, but the durability has obviously dropped down, especially after the engine issues in Austria. Mercedes actually have a 100% record here, which is good. And I know Red Bull have had a slight niggle with their powertrains, as have Renault. I'm not going to touch Renault. I know it's the cheapest. I don't think we can skimp on powertrain here. I personally don't feel like the Red Bull and the Mercedes powertrains are even in performance, and I think for a 93 durability rating, I think the Red Bull's probably the safer bet, considering that the last thing I want, I'm going to be building the car up over this year anyway. I could be saving myself some money and change next year, but I feel like as well to score a couple of points and maybe get a little bit of a bonus, going with the Red Bull powertrain might not be a bad shout. Bad shout. And we've got a mil left. Now we can probably not afford anyone decent, but it'll be fine.
These are the drivers available to be your first teammate.
Wow,
they all have their own strengths and weaknesses, so consider everything when deciding who to hire. Drivers earn acclaim based on their performance.
Hey Alex, how you doing?
If a driver earns enough acclaim, they will
how goes it?
The higher a driver's level, the more acclaim they will earn for their current team.
I don't know
Remember,
why.
The faster the team levels up, the faster our income.
The overlay's not showing up. Is it coming? Is something happening? How are you doing? How's everybody doing? Hey, how goes it? Thank you very much for the raid. 37 people. How are you, sir? Let me shout out Jordan. There we go. You're playing Vampire Survivors. Excellent. We're doing well. We're sitting in the customization menus for far too long because I didn't realize it was going to take this long to make myself look nice as a racing driver and pick out all this bits. But hopefully we'll get some racing in shortly as well in our first attempt at my team in F1 2022, which will be good fun. Hopefully we'll be at the back of the grid for sure, and we'll probably be one of the slowest cars on the grid for sure. But it'll be fun all the same. It's all good. Glad you're doing away. I'm good, thank you. Much better this week, considering how much cooler it is as well. And yeah, looking.
Income will increase. The higher a driver's experience,
Oh, he's
the
still
more
talking.
resource points are earned to spend on vehicles.
Well, we'll let him carry on talk.
Racecraft
But yeah, no,
uses drivers' skill
very
to
very
effectively
good, thank you.
complete
Thank you very
overtakes
much
when
for
opportunities arise.
stopping by
Awareness
and for
shows
giving
the
us a
driver's
raid.
ability to
Very
avoid
much
errors in
appreciated.
incidents. Pace describes the driver's ability.
How's
to set
everyone's evenings
competitive
been?
lap times. Focus
I'm going
represents the
to
driver's
raid
current
and lurk
form
as Vio Bear
and
has
state
just
of
come back
mind.
to the door. No
Rating
problem
is a
at all.
summary of the driver's
Alex,
overall
thanks
skill.
very much for stopping on by. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Right, so we've got to pick someone now. I recognise a few of these names from F2. Drogovic, Lawson, Aiken. Oh, they don't want much, do they? Don't want a lot of money. Oof. I mean, do we? Enzo Fittipaldi. Do we go for someone cheaper? Bearing in mind we're probably not going to have a great car this first season. I mean, if we use the 1 mil,
Looks
right.
like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead
That's
and
all our money.
confirm if you're happy.
how do I cancel? I'm not happy. I want to save some money.
Here are the
Yeah, I mean,
drivers
an all
interested in
British
joining our
lineup
team.
might be nice. So Jack
Look at their
Aiken
stats and pick someone you think can get us good results.
would be a good fit. I mean,
As long as we can
experience-wise,
afford them.
good.
We renew contracts
Um,
periodically, so you have plenty
Racecraft,
of chances to sign
a little
someone
bit
else
lower,
should the need arise.
but you know that'll all come across the season. Awareness, decent. Pace, also actually quite good. Focus is high, so I think you're right. Let's go for Jack Aiken. I don't think there are any others, were there? No, let's go for Jack
Looks
Aiken.
like we can afford this power unit.
Yes, we can,
supplier
and we've got
teammate.
200 and
Go ahead and
change.
confirm if you're happy.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Right.
Let's
Confirm.
create the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year.
Did
Don't worry, we can edit our look at any time.
did the sound alert stuff pop up, or did the overlay work when the raid came in? I must admit I didn't see it on my screen, but I think my screen's a little bit behind what I'm seeing.
From HQ.
Beautiful. Right, livery. Well, obviously we've got to. Can we copy it from our suit design? This career save is that? That's not right, is it? I don't think so. Yeah, that was weird. All right, we'll have to keep an eye on it. I don't know why it didn't do anything. It looks like it's set up okay, but we just. Yeah, so it's definitely putting in the right one from Stream Elements, which is fine. Yeah, we'll just refresh it. Let it load back in. Just see. Hey, Paco. I'm not sure. Thanks. We'll see. We'll see if it does anything a bit later on. I've recently switched everything finally from Streamlabs to OBS, and finally getting some better performance in general. In I think the stream and the PC, which is good. Although it looks like it's lagging on my screen, which is great. That might just be because I clicked out. Let's just let those drop back in. Let's get back in. Right. Cool. Right. That's not the livery we want. Right. Let's get the spray paint out. We can't customize that one. Where's the koi? Is there a koi one? See, that was the general, the promotional skin that they released the car with. Just actually with the shiny, looks quite nice. Doesn't matter what it looks like, matters if it's fast. Right, okay. I'm guessing we don't have a Koi inspired livery, but let's have a look. What do we reckon? Shape-wise, we're looking for livery kind of shape, and then we'll go for. Then we'll change the colours up to match the race suit and everything else. Well, that's very McLaren Golf colours and shape. I mean, that'd be cool if you could actually change the colours on it, but you can't. That's quite a cool pattern. As is that. Let's try that. Right, let's change the colour. So let's make it in line with the race suit in terms of colour selection, and then we'll faff around. Right, so you know what, it doesn't look too bad. I'm not a fan of the lighter green at the front, so let's try swapping those around. That was my wheel squeaking. I've just had a honk. Interesting. I think I like that. So let's do one slight change. Let's try inverting it. So we'll put black as the bodywork colours, and then we'll separate it with the greens just to see if that makes. Ooh, you know what? That's not a bad accent colour. That's quite cool. Right? What do we think? I quite like that. What do I have this running on PC-wise? So this is running on it's an i9 9900K with a 2080 Ti, 32 gig of Corsair Vengeance RAM, many M.2 drives, probably one too many to be honest, all in a shiny rainbow case. Well, I say shiny rainbow case, in a clear case with lots of rainbow RGB lighting in it, because of course RGB makes things go faster, right? So it's all good. It's all good. Slightly darker tall green. What do you reckon, Scottish Born? Do you reckon that? I quite like that. I quite like the way that the light green highlights the other one. Me likey. Yeah, me also likey. let's go with that. Let's do it. Yeah. I like. Right, equip. Done. Sponsors. Oh. Will actually add them. I mean, they are paying for it, right? Oh, I can't edit it. Yeah, fine. Personal stickers. But of course. Engineered Insanity. I think that's the one I've had before. There's some weird ones this year. Not entirely sure. I think we'll just stick with the Engineered Insanity. Okay, advance.
Last but not least, we need to consider our brand, our badge, and team colours.
Who holds their hands this high up? I mean, I guess actually for him they're a bit lower down, but that still looks uncomfortable. Team branding. Oh wait, have I just got rid of the badge that I've made previously? Copy from the other design. Yeah, let's use that. Millie and I made this the other day, and yeah, we'll use this. I like it. Team colours. We only have 3. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, fine. Black. We'll do the darker green, I think. Oh no, actually, we might do both. Does that work? Let's switch those around, you see. No, other way. Does that work, or should... Choices! People, choices! No, that's too much, so black there then. Oh no, that's too much green! Too much green. Let's change it back. Change it back. Check. Confirm. There we go. Pink? Maybe next season. Maybe next season.
That's everything we need.
PMK.
You can go back and edit anything we've done so far. And we'll
I
come
can run
back
this
here
game
at the
now.
start of
I
each
just
season.
need a steering wheel. Oh yeah, definitely. I
Ready to
mean,
go.
it's actually
Plans to head to the team HQ.
running
We can start our push
better
to the
this year
top
than
of
it did at the
Formula
start of last year. So F1 2021, I found, had quite a lot of CPU glitches on it. And again, for streaming, I'm again, hence my switch over to OBS studios to complete this all off as well. The primary purpose of that was that it's quite intensive on the CPU, or it can be more intensive on the CPU this year, as well as the GPU. That's hence why I've switched my streaming to use my CPU rather than the GPU as well. You know, all those cores, plenty of space to use some extra elements up, I guess. But I also wanted things to run a little bit cooler, especially in the heat the last few weeks, so that has helped as well. But yeah, the game does run well. The only thing that mine really struggles on is that I play it on an ultra wide, although I've cropped things down with the overlay on this so that it's still at a 1080 resolution. But I don't know. I having played on the ultra wide for so long now, I can't go back to a non-ultra wide screen when I'm gaming, and I never thought it'd be like that. I was quite content without an ultra wide, but having used it for the last couple of years now, I'm just so used to it, and it's nicer for the driving experience as well to have a bit more real estate, for sure. Right, to the team headquarters. Don't even know where the headquarters are. I didn't think we even had any money left for headquarters. I mean, not being funny, we had 200,000 left. This place looks a bit too schwanky for 200,000.
Hello, folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. We're here at the headquarters of
that logo and that colour scheme.
Newest team
Beautiful.
For an exclusive
Maybe I should have changed the colours on the logo.
what they will bring
next
to
season.
the sport.
We didn't have enough budget.
It's always an exciting
Didn't have
moment to
budget to
welcome a new
change it in
team onto the
Photoshop.
grid.
It's all fine.
However, what makes this occasion a little more special is how strikingly different the cars are this year. Yep, the long-awaited new regulations are finally here, and with them, the start of the next era of Formula One. The 2022 season ushers in a change of direction to the regulations aimed at promoting closer racing, with new aero additions in the form of swooping front and rear wings, along with the new eye-catching 18-inch low-profile tyres that will push tyre technology to the limit. So then, the
He's
question
42-inch
remains as to
TV,
whether this
and
team can
I
grasp
hate
the
anything
opportunity
smaller than that.
before
Yeah,
them
I mean,
with
this is
both
it.
hands and lead the charge against the rest of the paddock. We'll find out soon enough, as the new season is just about to begin. But first, let's see the unveiling of the team's car and meet the
Hey, you've got
owner
Aston
of the
Martin.
brand new
They're green, aren't they?
Formula One team.
I mean, they're not this green, but... Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, it's taken almost an hour. Almost an hour to get to this, but hey, what a wait. Look at that beautiful car. Polished within an inch of its life. I know, no fingerprints,
Well, first
please.
of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today.
You're very
It's
welcome,
been
Will.
wonderful to see behind the scenes. As you might expect, I've got about 1 million questions, so let's jump straight in.
I do like the Aston
It's
Martin
been a
green,
long
actually.
time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How
What
are
were we
you
gonna say?
going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
I wouldn't have taken on the team. I wouldn't have taken on the task if I didn't believe myself and the team. This isn't just about me. This is about my team, and I'm 100%. I'm behind them 100%. Together we're unstoppable. Nothing easy is worth doing. I live for challenges like this. Yeah, I think that.
Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited to have signed with you.
Line took
but
two.
tell
I
me,
was just talking
what
about
is it
food
you
the other
think
day,
they bring
boys.
to the team?
So yeah, I know, I know my brother has a real tendency to do that. Especially, sometimes I'll be, quite often when he's starting at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 or 3 o'clock. I tend to stop for lunch during the week. Stop for lunch from work, usually between 1 and 2. So I have an hour. Then often I'll usually tune in just on going back to work. If I've not got any meetings on, then I can leave him off. Leave him blathering on in the background and just in. But yeah, most of the time it's just, my God, man, how have we been here for 45 minutes and you're still either sat there talking about food or... Hey ho, it's all good. It's all good. He's got a good knack for it, hasn't he? Talk about a team that is having a tough time. Yeah. So F1 Manager, my 2 picks at the moment. I want to do, and again, I need to see how it will support multiple career saves. I'm assuming it will, but you know, let's wait until we find out, or if someone can confirm it. I haven't actually looked into it myself yet, really. I'm hoping you can do multiple game saves because I'd love to do F1 Manager a career with McLaren, but I'd also really like to do one with Aston Martin because my first move, no, it wouldn't be quite my first move, but probably at the end of the season, get rid of Lance Stroll. I'm sorry if you like him, but he's just not my cup of tea. And if I can take over the team, then goodbye, Daddy's money, or Daddy's team. But yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's a shame because I think that someone like Vettel has a really good mindset to be able to help guide a team like Aston Martin from a driver's perspective into getting them into a better place. You can kind of hear it when Vettel talks about the team. It's almost the similar kind of tone that Lewis and Charles Leclerc have about their teams, about Mercedes and Ferrari. They talk with such admiration and respect about the team and how, whilst they're out there driving, the team are delivering them this fantastic car and this vehicle to transport them, into podium positions. And you can hear Vettel wanting to say that about the team, and it's not quite there. And I'm not convinced that's because the team's letting him down in terms of the people that are there on the ground and at the factory doing their work. It just feels like it's a bit lackluster compared to what it should be. But we'll see what happens with it. Right, and let's talk about your teammates. What is it you brought into the team? That they were 200 grand cheaper than their nearest rival? No, we won't say that. We see what they can do, and the potential. It was tough. They took a gamble. Yeah, that's reassuring. Let's go there.
So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car. I know it's early days, but how do you expect it to feel out there?
So I think this, much like other years, can give us a slight bonus to a certain division in the team. That's really good when it's getting on track. This is incredible. Maximizing our traction out of corners. I mean, I do suffer from lack of traction in corners, so there we are. And the aero department noticed that. Lovely. Probably the first thing that will happen when I lose my front wing. The aero team will shout at me.
To put you within reach of the other cars.
It's going to be tough. We'll have to first race. This is what complexity. Innovate Ori. I say it again. We've got an engine component system here. I think to get a boost on potentially. To drag fuel loads key. I think let's say ERS. Let's put it into the battery system.
Ultimately, your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take positions from the other drivers. What is it about your car that's going to give you that edge in those battles?
Oh, Will, stop with the loaded questions, Will. F1 whole season rigorous testing. What's about power? I mean, produce a really streamlined car. We expect tops. Yeah. Let's go for that.
And finally,
chassis.
with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters, and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted
Teacher's Gold
Teacher's
Star?
Gold Star?
That's not
Which
fair.
driver do you feel the most proud of right now?
We've had a benefit from aero and chassis, so I guess really we should go for durability or for power unit. Let's go for power unit. Powertrain department.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're most
Wonderful to
welcome,
get an
Will.
insight from
Invite
you
yourself
and, of
back
course, to
anytime.
see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really
Hey,
appreciate it.
BR.
Thank
Much
you
been,
all
much
at
well,
home for
indeed.
watching as well.
We will
We'll
see.
see you very soon.
We'll see. And we'll see you soon too, Will. Got an honest question here. You and your brother look and sound quite similar. Has your nephew mistaken you for his dad yet? Almost. Almost. He's getting to the age now where we're starting to get looks between us where it's not just the blanket kind of expression of dad, 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 dad. He's looking at us, especially if we're if Lionel Hart's holding him or I'm holding him and the other one of us is right next to him. He's starting to do those double takes, and you're starting to see like the cogs turning. He's like, "Hang on a minute, you are dad, but you are also dad, but you are dad, and you are, huh?" So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Bless him. Bless him. Right, balancing act. What we got to do? More power. Yeah, exactly. It'll be fine. Okay. Yeah. All good. Right.
This is where you can view our current
so much
facilities
time for
and the
activities.
effects they are having on
We don't
the
have any money.
You can also invest some of our cash.
Stop asking
into
for money.
for these facilities.
Weekly running costs 55,000. God, so we're going to survive 4 weeks. How many weeks until the launch date? Oh, it's right. We've got 17 days. So 3 weeks. We're going to be pretty low, and we're going to have. Oh look, running costs. Going to have a budget meeting.
It's
Fantastic.
important to use the time between races to the fullest extent. That's where these
Autofill.
activities come in.
Yeah, let's.
Manage everyone's time as efficiently
I'm
as
quite
possible
happy to
maximize
autofill
the
for the
team's
time being. We've
performance.
not got a lot of money. Let's pre-season merchandise sale. Excellent. Get the money coming in. Excellent. Another bloody hell! 500,000 from a team that nobody's heard of. Fantastic. Dad doubled himself. Yeah, exactly. Like, Dad? Daddy 2? Daddy 1? But yeah, it's fine. You'll be fine, maybe. Exactly. Underdog sell. I mean, this is true. This is true. It's an underdog story, isn't it? So, and that's what we're doing all up until the race weekend. So why not? Because we don't have a lot of money to go with right now. So we'll see. Right, what have we got in the inbox? Francisco. Da, 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 da. I don't know who is Francisco. I should be paying attention. He's like our general assistant or no, like team manager. Well, I'm the team manager, but like, team assistant manager. I don't know. That new car smell. Morning, boss. The decorators have finished off the break room at last week, and Ruth tells me the servers should all be online. We're now officially up and running. Fantastic. Well done to the decorators, Ruth and Francisco. Well done. Good to get either yourself or Jack into the simulator as soon as possible so we can start working on some developments. I don't need to tell you that both our car facilities are looking a touch basic. It's fine. It's fine. Primary areas you can invest are in facilities, our second driver's salary, and your own personal driver perks. So facilities is what they want first, and then bloomin' Jack wants some money already, does he? Christ, Jack. Yeah, I mean, even to be fair, even on my screen, this is pretty tiny. It annoys the crap out of me that in game they pull the screen full width. Like, there's nothing in this UI to me that says we can't go whoop, and go ultra wide on it. Why the black bars? And why not zoom it in a bit? You know, make it up a bit nicer. Let's remove a portion of Jack's salary for a boost to our car. I mean, that would be the benefit. Jack, I'm going to need you to sacrifice half your salary this year. I know we signed you at a high rate, but I need you to sacrifice half of it for the team. IT department. Hang on. Like I say, her name's Ruth. We just learnt that. During the recent downtime. Oh god, are we going to get emails once a week going, sorry, somebody turned the servers off. Sorry. Or use Jack to power the car. I mean, yeah, Jack, get out and push. You can hold on at almost 200 miles an hour though, right? Just not too hard on the rear wing. You know, you need to be real light. Maybe fly, Superman style behind it. I like that. If you encounter any further issues with network information, it's like being back at work. Hey, I have a name, Francisco. Harry. Mr. Finn. Sir. Any of these will do. Facilities. Okay, they want facilities. Fabrication. Build time. Quality control. Okay, facilities. Right, so a tad expensive. But zero spec in all of these. So, I mean, shut down facility. That's a dangerous button. Surely we shouldn't have that. If you run out of cash, you can shut down facilities in order to save money, but we lose any benefits that it gave you while it's inactive. Right. Okay, good to know. So if we get into the real hard numbers, then we can just turn things off. Like the servers that Ruth is telling us about. How to piss off your IT department. I'm going to need you to do some cost saving by turning all the servers off. Thanks. Yeah, I still need emails, though. Still need emails. They were on the servers. Oh, no, don't. That's fine. Let's turn it all off. Right, so we've already got 1 spec point in Powertrain. It's 25,000 for that. I mean, do we try and go for a more balanced approach this season rather than trying to front load it into, say, Aero and Powertrain or just into Powertrain and give a more balanced feel to the car? I feel like yes is maybe the answer, considering that this team's going to be at least a season or, probably 2 seasons in. Personal upgrade this. I mean, the simulator was one of them. Can we do both? Are there any upgrades? Oh, good. Do you want 2 million? I see. I like here that the idea that like a basic simulator starter in a team would literally just be a play seat, pedals, and a wheel, like I've got. I mean, all very valid with a camera set up and looking at it, I guess, but compared to the other teams that have got full motion rigs and custom sims, yeah, I think we're lacking a bit, aren't we? And we're lacking all of the money to do anything about it. So you know what? We're just going to come out of there. Let's focus on chassis to start with. Can we do anything with chassis yet? No. In fact, can we do anything with any of these? Probably not, and I guess that's why they're showing in red, because why is it plus? It's not just 25 to go up, is it? So, in actual fact, we can't spend any money on any of these things because we spent all that money on Jack. Right, Jack, we need your money back. Right, R&D. Maybe we can put some stuff in R&D to start with. The powertrain's already actually up, so where are we? Hey, look! We're not at the back of the grid, apparently. According to that, why are we showing up in a black line, though? Is that because it's the primary? We're not the worst car on the grid. Hey, not bad. These games were at start. Can you expect to be in the top 5 first race? Or are you lucky? Oh no, lucky to get there. And I've started at a newcomer level, so we've got the least amount of money to play with as we start. It's very much, this first season should be seen as a season where you're going to build your team up into ideally the midfield. You want to be cementing yourself in the midfield and getting close to those cars. If you get some surprise results, fantastic. But I think the expectation here will be, and actually this is misleading because I know from F1 2021 and 2020 and many of the games before in the career mode, especially in the first couple of races, although you may technically show higher up on the figure graph here to start with, we'll probably find ourselves quite a long way off the pace and at the back of the grid, but we'll see. As you say, BR, we're only aiming for 2 points, so we only need to finish. We only need two 10th place finishes to get the 2 points that we need. Even just one race finish, 10th place with the fastest lap. That'll do. Unlikely, but that'll do. Right, let's have a look in Aero then. Oh, wheel rim covers. That'll give us a little boost. Over wheel winglets, front nose. I heard a ba-ding. Did that show up? I think I need to sort out my overlay, don't I? But Nugget, thank you very much for the Prime, and I back. Thank you, very much appreciated. Thank you kindly, sir. Oh, we've already got Venturi tunnels. Ooh, lovely. That's for the underfloor. Beam wing. Oh, with the. Oh wait. Oh no, it has come through. It played. Did it play for you guys? Did that come through smoothly that time? Or was it a bit slow or laggy? Because it could just be my screen. Yeah, we'll figure it out. It did definitely come through delayed. Very laggy. Yeah. Okay. I'll have a play with the settings. Slideshow. Excellent. 1995 PowerPoint 1.0 unknown upgrade. Ooh. Right, what's the recommended upgrade. The recommended upgrade at the moment is actually in chassis, and it's rear floor under trade distribution. So it's a weight, redistribution. Be wary that you may find your career car will start with a lot of over and understeer. Ah, good to know, BR. Thank you. Let's go for the recommendation then. 40% chance of failure. Blumeneck. Right, so we're not going to get it in time for this weekend, but we will get it in time for the next one. And it will unlock energy store cell positioning, so that could be quite useful. Let's go for that. It's going to take 20 days. We're okay with that. 450 upgrade points. Still, I'm guessing we probably don't have enough points now. Why is that unavailable? But that's fine if that is the only part we're going to be able to manufacture at the moment. That's fine. Quite happy with that. Right, R&D in progress. So that's fine. Doing alright there. And we are... yeah, we'll be alright with a black line. the darker line. Sorry. Not really sorry. Okay. Evil twin, indeed. Corporate. Right, we've only got the one sponsor at the moment anyway. So that's fine in terms of a claim. Right, anything we need to sort out here? That's fine. We're not gonna.
This is the driver market. From here, you can see pertinent
Lewis
details
Hamilton
on
just
every
wants to
driver
call
in the sport.
15 mil.
Compare them with each other and add them to your
Oh, we
watch
can get
list.
Schumacher. Look at
When the
that.
contract negotiation
10 mil.
window rolls around, this is
Senna.
where you will approach any drivers you wish
Prost.
to hire.
All free agents. That's quite cool. And Jack Villeneuve, Jenson Button. See, it'd be cool to maybe get Button back in. And that, you know, in theory, a slightly more attainable goal. Only a 5 mil. Anyone else on the list? Massa. Coulthard. Hulkenberg. I mean, he's got to be a... is he not? I guess I don't show if they're reserve drivers or not. Webber. I could get Webber back. Interesting. I have BMK. I played all the mobile games when they first came out. I played the Steam game on PC when it came out. I am so excited for F1 Manager. I can't wait. It's going to be great. We're going to be diving into a lot more like this in that as well. It's going to be great. And more and better names with the icons. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to have the icons in here. For sure. And you've got a whole raft of F2 drivers as well. That's cool. Okay. Well, we don't want to touch anything with that. Finances looking okay. We're not in the red yet. Customization badges. Oh, emblems. We got. Oh yeah, we did unlock that emblem. Maybe if Moosey was playing, we'd. Right. I think we're okay then. It feels like we've done everything we need to do. Let's advance. Declare only 6 mil. I know, highly like I unfortunate that this season as well. You know, with how things are going at the moment, I would expect by the end of the season that to go up quite substantially. These are free. Indeed. Yep, it's Pickle Force Racing. We're here. We're in. Right. Here we go. Round 1, season 1. Plenty of rubber. Gonna be great. Now, watch for the spinning. You spin me right round.
Found your workstation then?
Have.
Everything satisfactory?
It's
I'm
all right.
Francisco, by the way.
if you make it to Q3, I don't think I'll make. Well, no, we're not. So I'm not doing full qualifying. I'm doing full practice, one shot qualifying, and a 25% race at the moment, BR. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere close to Q3 times though, or top 10 times, and that's fine. It's absolutely fine. Hi neighbor. How you doing? Right. Messages already. Rivalries. Okay. We haven't got a rival yet. Well, I mean, it should be our teammate really to start with, surely. Get in the top 10, 500 bit short. I'd love it to be true. It's not going to happen. I'd love it to be true, but have you watched? Yes, in fact, I'm watching through. I'm halfway through the latest season. So last year's, the 2021 season. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying that as well. Right, well, let's see if over time we can get those stat numbers up. We're all good here. Session length is medium. Full practice qualifying format is one shot. Oh, can we adjust that? Let's not. We've been waiting long enough. Let's just do a. I'm quite happy just to do a. We'll do the practice sessions. Get used to the track. Use that as the extra kind of qualifying time.
Hey mate, this is Mark. Just wanted to say thanks for trusting
Hi, Mark.
me as your race engineer. I won't
That's
let
all right.
you down.
Didn't have a choice.
The car's
You
ready to
stole
go,
Jeff
but
from
it's
me,
brand
so.
new, of course, so there may be a few issues here and there. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the data
Poor old
from
Jeff. For anyone who doesn't know, Jeff was the voice, was the man in our ear for many years until this year, and they've got rid of Jeff. Poor old Jeff. There's many memes about poor old Jeff. Wasn't the most loved man, was he? Jeff. He always took the brunt of it, but that's fine. Right, let's just do race strategy, 5 laps a second, normal pace, and let's see how we go. Mediums, that's absolutely fine. Let's boogie. Let's do a flying lap. Just starting, it made me like Daniel Ricciardo, at least from what I've seen. I would like to see him do better at McLaren this year. Yeah, I agree, because I think he's such a positive character for the sport and for McLaren as well. He's a really good. Awkwardly. Can't reach the pedals. Oh, spin. Right, tell you what, let's adjust the seat first. They're not flying all over the place. I'm gonna try and hit the brake pedal and shoot back a couple of feet. Right, that's fine. Oh no! I just remembered I've chosen the bloody Red Bull engine, haven't I? I've got to listen to that little whine all season long. Oh god, that didn't break. Okay. Note to self, need to brake about 10 meters earlier. Bloody hell, yeah, you're right, BR. There's a lot of understeer. Where's the aero gone? Where's the aero gone, Mark? Oh god, it's literally nothing. Christ. Okay, yeah. This is going to be pleasant. These are not going to be quick laps. I'm well behind. God, yeah, I can't carry any speed through the corner. Bloody hell, okay. Oh, there's nothing there. No grip. I could turn sound effects off, but I quite like the engine sound in the other cars, that's the problem. Okay, that was an awful lap, but let's see if we can improve.
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
better. That's not. Keep her off the curbs. Oh, Christ. The brake so hard. Maybe I should have paid the Aero team more compliments at the beginning of the season. Not going to make up a second and a half in the last corner, I don't think. But right, we made up a bit of time, but that's fine.
Try again.
Be interesting to see where the data lends itself here, though. Oh, Christ, yeah, there's... The front end of the car is just going so... It's getting so light under braking. I just don't have any trust to be able to turn the car in as well as brake in the corners. Ooh, a little bit. Okay, that gap I can deal with at the end with the ERS. Oh, that I can't though. Bloody hell. Floating all over the place. Want a little bit of time back. Ah, we're almost there. We're almost there. Catch up with comments. Don't you dare diss the Red Bull engine, but the whine BR, the little. I always work on the aero first and the nature of power and drag. Yeah, I need more more aero. Sure, I mean, to be fair, we maybe will. Ooh, that didn't sound so healthy. I don't know if that was in game or the car.
Okay, that lap was no good.
Tyre wear is pretty high. Feel like we could do with a bit more downforce. Oh, get off the corners. Temps are okay. I had to drop the diff all the way down just to stop it sliding in the corners and bring the brakes back down a bit as well, but oh, see there, just the lightest of. And that'll all be because the car's not slowing down enough with any aero. Ooh, see a little twitchy on the front, as you were saying, understeering down into the corners as we brake. I mean, it's not, to be fair, it's not undrivable, which is good. It's just not pleasant.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough.
I know what you mean. We're all going to have those whiny engines in at some point. Who's diving down my inside? It's a Red Bull. Verstappen. I can stay just behind him long enough to get a bit more toe and a bit more speed. Not working. It's turbulent there. Blame it on the turbulent there. That was better. Okay, we're just having to lift off. And coast, just we don't have the speed then. For lap times. Oh, that's early on the brakes. I daren't take too wide a line on the outside because I don't think I'm going to have enough track to stop on otherwise. I mean, there's definitely something here, I think. We can get the aero under control. Not worrying about lap time now. Tyre wear is high.
That's the test over, but I'm afraid we didn't get what we needed. We're going to have to run it again.
That's fine. Okay, can go a little bit heavier and turn in a little bit sooner, which is giving us maybe a tenth if we then don't bottle it on the exit. I just need a little bit more in the corners, especially under braking, and then I think you can make it up again, having to catch that. Not fun. Almost. Oh, it's like having to tease it around each corner. Go on, you do want to turn. We're losing out on the straight as well.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Okay, well that's interesting to know. That's fine. The engine, the noise of the engine probably goes more. Probably goes the more Red Bull you drink. The Red Bull is selling drinks, indeed, indeed. Yeah, that's why I've dropped the diff down a little bit more. So at least if I end up straightening the car out, I can put my foot down a bit more to get out of the corners. That's fine. Let's we'll do one of the other programs first and then come back to that. So let's have a look then. Tyre life. To be fair, tyre life wasn't actually too bad. I think that lap 3 was when we went off and spun more than anything else, or did an extra spin. So that's not too bad. So the tyre wear factor is actually only one, just over factor of 1, which isn't too bad. And we're under on fuel burn, just. So that's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. Okay, and we completed the side objectives, which is fine. Drive a lap without leaving the trap with conserving fuel, that's fine. That's because we weren't going that fast. Right, let's do fuel management because it seems to be an okay one. Let's use the mediums. I don't think we're going to get them anywhere. Spin the wheel. La, 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 la.
In this
program, we want you to focus on your fuel-saving technique. Lift and
Okie
coast
dokie.
through corner entry to save
Oh,
as
don't
much
worry.
as you can, whilst keeping under the minimum lap time.
Well, the minimum lap time worries me, Mark, because we didn't manage it last time. But the lifting and coasting, we're already there. We'll be fine. Oh, a 1:34.6. Christ, okay, we might go hard there. Down to first gear on the second corner. Okay, it's not too bad. Should have changed the aero. Too bad, we're just losing a bit too much time in the corners, having to lift off so much and hope the car actually turns around. We're still under. The brake car now.
Okay, that lap was no
Yeah, it
good.
wasn't
We need to
horrific.
improve on that.
I think this is showing me the line of either the line I did last time and where it was good or bad, or third line? Or bit early on the brakes there. That was awful. Broke far too early. Way down on time. Yep.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Got damages on. No, got flashbacks. It will say flashback to the race. As such. Ooh, off on. Okay. Don't mind nothing. Doesn't actually feel like there's a lot of difference with that front wing. Okay, well, let's do one lap without with damage. Let's see. No, losing so much time. With even less aero. Which shows just how much effect it still has, because I know a lot of people were kind of querying at the beginning of the season, and even as some races went on, just how much downforce these cars generate now from the floor, from ground effect, as opposed to just the front and rear wings and the aerodynamics in the car pushing it down onto the circuit. Whereas again now they've got more kind of suction from the floor of the car. That's where I binned it last time. I mean, fuel saving is going to be fine in terms of the target because we're just not going that fast. So that's good news. Right, we won't.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this
Get
lap.
a new wing on.
Well, program
I mean,
over, but that
interestingly,
wasn't much help to us, I'm afraid. We need to run it again.
it would look like that we aren't, or we're not too far off the kind of lower rungs of the grid, which is again where we kind of expect to be, which is fine. So maybe it will come to us a bit more in the race. But I'm slightly concerned they're all just going to drive away from me, and because I can't slow it down in the corners, that just won't be there. We'll see. We'll see. See what happens. Right. So yeah, overall good. Red spots sort of, other than the straight, which is a bit of an odd one. I guess where it's topping out, maybe that was probably an elongated.
We've had to spend time
shift.
repairing the damage to the car.
Yes, all right, Mark. I'm sorry. So extra fuel required. So again, fuel can come out. So that's good. Coasted only for 1.25%. 4.6%. Braking quite a bit, which we'd kind of expect as well. That's fine. So we're well in the good range. So we're okay there. It's just the car. And we're going to be fine for the race. That's fine. Right, let's have a little look at the vehicle. Interesting. It's on a custom setup. Why? I feel like I want more downforce. That's interesting. So what? Right, so it was using a balance setup. I don't know what it was in custom for. Let's use increased downforce just to start with and see if that helps.
Right, I'll
at
get
all.
these changes made.
Interesting. So overall wear 4%, 2, 3. That's something we've got to bear in mind as well. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's have a run at qualifying pace. We really got that many tyres? Christ, yeah, we do. Quali. Oh well, yeah. Okay, so we've got one set of these and no more mediums. See, this irks me a little bit. If I've selected a single shot quali, surely we should free up some of this allocation for. But maybe again, just based on how many tyres you can have per section. I don't know if there is a limit. I guess there must be. Maybe 5. Interesting. So they're not at the moment looking at giving me a set of softs for the race. They're expecting a medium and a hard. Which, to be fair, from the back of the grid, yeah, it's gonna be the strategy to take, isn't it? That's quite a lot of wear. So new, it's 12. Oh no, those are not new because those are what have been taken out. So that's fine. So I'll use those up again. So we'll use that. Sorry, I want to start one of the programs. Let's do the quality pace, and let's do the softs, and let's start it. Repairing the damage to the car, in other words, get good noob. Exactly. In fact, have they repaired the damage? I'm not going to go back out on. I assume they'll take it off the time. Actually, I assume. I've only got 3 minutes left. Actually, tell you what, let's save it. Let's have a look at the grid. We'll do it in Q in P2. Where's the scoreboard? Times. How far off are we? Absolutely miles off. And look at that. Bloody Jack Aiken goes 14th fastest. Okay, well that's fine. So how far off are we in each of the sectors? Okay, so last sector. So final sector, we are faster than. We're faster than 16th and down. So faster than what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars in front of us. So that's good. In fact, even faster than our teammate. regard. In fact, even faster than Fernando Alonso. So the last sector's fine. It's the first sector we're losing a little bit. Again, I think probably with the aero.
It's time to remind ourselves
kind
of
of
our
close to it. I'm
top
trying to
three.
do to keep the cargo
who
round.
are Sainz, Perez.
So that's fine. The middle sector we're losing out a bit more on. Again, that kind of hairpin round is problematic as well. What's the message? Tutorials available. Beautiful. Weekend preview. I can hear this like rumbling in the background. I was thinking, is there someone outside pushing a trolley along? No, it's the bloody in-game sound, and somebody's tapping something at their desk next to me, I reckon. It's great. I think it's even the sound of the hard drive in the computer that I'm using. I think that's kind of what it's supposed to emulate, which is hilarious. If that is the case. Let's go to the next section. Oh, interesting. So I can go to how to play a practice session. Go to track, take to the track in order to complete practice programs, familiarize with the circuit, or go to quick practice, earn resource points and development boost without having to drive the practice programs yourself. Right, so I can skip over them. Right, okay. So AI me better than me, yeah. Let's just go to track and do it. I want some practice on the track as well, because it's been a while since I played at Bahrain. Right, so we're gonna go straight out, and we're gonna do a quali pace on some fresh tyres, and we're gonna see where we come to. Come on, please don't crash. Don't wreck the car, because of course that's where my time went. Replace front wing and check the rest of the car.
Don't worry about tyres, just give it everything.
Okay, I won't worry about tyres.
We just want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
Oh shit, I didn't check to see if I had more aero on. Oh, gear 2 on that. Okay, not too bad, took a bit too much curb. All over the place. Oh, I thought about it. One thing I can say is there's definitely a lot more grip on the softs, but until we get there. Tell you what. Good news is I didn't kill everyone. Bad news is no one is dead. Ah, oh, Demon, I'm sorry. God, it moves so much under braking. Can't get the power down even. Drop the diff as much. God, I'm so far off the pace, but I mean, I guess kind of to be expected. In a car at the back of the grid.
Okay, that's the test over, but I'm afraid we didn't get what we needed. We're going to have to run it again.
I think the game's crashed, which is great. Really not having fun tonight. So if the game crashes, does that mean that none of the practice counts? Or... Definitely not as happy. Yeah, there we are. Tell you what, let's close the game and start it up again. If my wheel could release from the hard right position it's got in as well, that would be great. I don't know if it's this latest patch that's perhaps done it all, but we'll see. Right.
And it's a long run down to the first.
Let's hope it saved some of that progress. Because that would suck. Doobie doobie doobie. Ba-da-ba-dum, bum 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 bum. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Practice 2. No, so it looks good. Let's see. It'll be interesting to see if it's actually counted any laps towards that before it crashed. Interesting. Definitely some glitches with my team though. Quality Pace says we haven't tried one yet, and we've got the whole of the session to try it. So let's try it for the first time. We've never done this before. It's fine. Not gonna help. I didn't check the car setup again. Not that I'm not too sure it's going to help, because if we're struggling on balance and being that far behind.
We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
I mean, Quali Pace is literally all about going fast, so. Yeah. Let's take a flashback. I was trying hard to keep away from those corners on the way out, which we did through this first turn, so the second turn, and then we got just a bit too happy on the curves that we're just bleeding time. I'm not entirely sure there's an awful lot we can do about it with the car as it stands at the moment, which is fine. It's to be expected. Line is literally dragging along the bottom of the graph. They apparently had a purple sector too, which is good because there's some competitive nature there. It's just not everywhere. I don't think it was. I mean, 1-7 off the pace
but I'm afraid we didn't get what we needed. We're going to have to run it again.
is not horrific, I guess. But it's not great. That's fine. Let's see. So, so apparently our best zones, perfect zones. Actually, interestingly, it's the heavy braking into the corners. Or the heaviest braking points, looking at those lines. So, I will take that in that I'm probably braking roughly the same time. I know why it's slow everywhere else, because I'm nervous on the throttle pedal. Throttle pedal? On the throttle pedal, dear. On the throttle pedal. And, yeah. Not getting on the power soon enough. Not entirely sure if there's a lot I can do about that right now anyway, with less aero and traction. The car is set up with increased downforce, and it felt better in the corners for sure. But are we sacrificing too much time? You know, should you go for a higher top speed one? Here, I genuinely don't know if I'd get the car around the corners. That's the problem. So, what the timing screens look. See, at the moment, it's an alright lap, but I'm on the fastest tyre, and it was a quali sim lap. Now, Sector 3, not bad at all. Sector 2, also not bad. Sector 1, I'm guessing it's up the top end, or where I'm accelerating off the bottom corner. That's fine. We'll see what we can do. So, practice program wise, we've tried to get some points. We've not been able to get any points so far. I may need to get no, it's fine because we're not in quali. BR, it's fine. This is only the second practice session. You're fine. Your bits are safe. I think without a doubt. I think in this first season, until we get to probably the summer break, your bits are safe. Very, very safe. Yeah. We'll be alright. That's fine. I'll tell you what, let's go back and do a race strategy one, and it recommended mediums, which was reserved, but I think I don't want to do a hard. How many tyres have we got? So it's actually saying, oh, for P3 as well. We could automate that one maybe. See how that automation works. It'd be interesting to see. It's kind of suggesting do a long run or try a longer run on. Well, tell you what, let's do it. Let's use the hard tyre. Let's try and do. Try and do a race strategy. Test. See if we're any closer or how much further off we are because of the tyres. We've got slightly more downforce on the car, so maybe this will be what we need to get us round along with the DRS and the ERS. Maybe this will be just what we need, but. Bleeding time on the straights. Puts flat on the floor. Pretty sure I wasn't using any ERS, but problem is, I guess, is how much is the extra downforce scrubbed off of top speed. Probably not a lot. Probably try and keep an eye on it, really. To be honest, but not quite where we need to be. We're up! We're up on time, we might do it! Yes! Okay, we might get some points. Some practice points. Okay. With a measure of ERS and these harder tyres, maybe we can do this. Oh, were deep there. I'm going to cheat and flashback because we were going well. To a Lando Norris. Luckily, there's a thing called flashback. Oh, almost lost the back end. Wide there. We gained an awful lot more time there. I think we're getting a little bit braver with the car. Which is good. Because again, over the course of the season, we're going to have to just adapt slightly to how this car handles compared to
Great lap. You nailed exactly
the other
what
cars.
we asked for. Keep it up.
Well, that's a 1:34.7. That's much more in line now with some of the other back markers. It's getting the nose of the car pointed in under braking, and then just getting used to having to do a little bit more adjustment under braking rather than kind of touching the accelerator and getting a bit more, getting kind of a kick of traction to do what we needed to do in terms of any subtle kind of corrections in positioning on track or direction, but again, maybe the first couple of races before we get any aero improvements. I think the first improvement we chose was the recommended chassis change, which I think actually was looking at ground effect on the car floor, so maybe that will still have some helping hand.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Doing all right. We're gaining some points from this. That's good. Let's see how many more points we can get. Tell you what, the hard tyres, for once, feel pretty good. I know we've lost a bit of time there, but that was more due to my positioning and braking, and that was an awful corner. Right, see how much we can build back up, if we can, in the second course of this lap. What's the Isaac? Not bad. In the grand scheme of things. Okay, not making too many inroads, but we're losing a bit of time. Can't drop the extra gear yet and get the extra traction from the engine braking. Okay, we've saved a little bit of time there. How's the gearbox looking? I'm a little bit worried about the gearbox because I'm going quite hard on the gears. I think we're at 10% already on this, so we'll need a new gearbox. Okay, it's not bad.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough.
Considering
like that.
the
Try
stuff
again.
up in the first corner. Okay. Slow down a bit more time. We've got about 10 seconds. 10 minutes left in this session. Taking a bit too much curve there. Spinning. Ugh. No damage. That's fine. Let's return to garage, and we'll benefit from those points there at least. So tyre life a lot higher than expected, which is great. So tyre wear factor lower, burnt a bit more fuel, interestingly, on that. So yeah, but actually that's quite a margin, because they were predicting we were at 86% tyre life, or just above. They were predicting us being on lap 4 being close to 77, so almost 10% lower. So that may help us in the race using the hard tyres and just being able to last a bit longer, or just deliver a bit more pace. Yeah, okay. I mean, it feels like the increased downforce is the right preset at the moment based on where I'm able to get to with the car, which is good. We've maxed out resource allocation of resource points on race strategy, which is good as well. I think let's try fuel management one and see if we can get back on that. Tyre wise though, we have got another set of hard. Have we got though? Yeah. Have we? No, we don't, because they would have to be reserved. Oh, they're reserved for the race. So how come it's saying that we've got? Not sure. Let's use a set of softs then, because that's the safe bet. In fact, before we start, I am going to... Oh, hang on. Have we got... No, so we've only got one. Oh, but it's 0 laps. It's had laps done on it, though. Laps remaining. I don't know why it's saying 0 laps. That's fine. Let's do that. And what we'll do is we'll pause, get it out, and we'll pause it quickly. And I'm just going to pop and grab some more water. We'll do this. We'll do the qualifying session, and then on to the race. And yeah, more spin. Much excite. Probably crash. Okay. We're ready. Probably. Hopefully. Come on, grippy softs. Give us the grip I need. Please, give me the grip I need. Grip and speed. Feels good. Holding that gear far too long, it's just wearing the gearbox down. Oh, why is there so much? So much vibration from my wheel going into that corner before I got to the apex. I wasn't gripping the wheel tight enough. Bit of tire screech. I'm flat out and I'm shifting exactly where I need to be, but just watching that time go up. I'm gonna wind that back because I was close to it there, I think, at the top. I ran a little wide. Oh, we're so close, it's running away from us! No! Right, let's see if we can do that corner nicely now. The fuel saving is not great at the moment, but... we're into the green, come on, come up! Oh, we're just underneath it!
Okay,
I'm too slow.
We need to improve on that.
Ah! It's one of the back. The only problem with that line on the ground is that it's throwing me a little bit in terms of where I'm looking for braking. I know, I need to learn these tracks better so that I'm not using the racing on. What is happening? Hang on. What's happening when I'm braking? Oh, I see, I was... shifting twice, I think, on that. Fifth to third. Too much. I just don't think we've got... speed in the car yet to... oh! Christ, that was heavy. I mean, it's reassuring to see that all the purple zones are in the heavy braking zones. At least I'm getting those right. Or, sorry, the exits. Mostly where I'm not coming onto the power too soon. Like that, which I've left far too long, but we just don't have the straight line speed to get us to where we need to go, and that's fine. It's the first race of the season. It's good to know where we stand. We are a little bit out wide.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough.
Right, let's try one more,
Try again.
see where we get to with this. If not, we'll go on to quali, I think. Or in fact, we'll automate the final practice session, see how that runs, what that does, if the AI outperforms. And then, yeah, we're on to quali and the race. That's what we really came for. Some wheel-to-wheel action. See me start 20th and finish 20th. So that is the way of my team. Didn't brake anywhere near where I needed to. Let's flashback. Can't unhear or unsee Lando Norris saying that now. That was when he was testing the game, I think. Oh. As BR was saying earlier, it's the understeer and oversteer at the beginning of the My Team is pretty criminal. And that was an awful corner. Again, I could really do without both lines. I could really turn it off. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go to
Okay,
garage,
we
and that'll be
haven't
the end
hit
of the
our
session.
program targets. Come in
And
and
then-
take a look at the data, and if we have time, we'll rerun the program.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine because we've got some points out of that. We've got some resource points out of that, so that's okay.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three,
And look,
who are Perez,
We weren't the
Verstappen,
slowest.
and Charles Leclerc. Sadly, it's
Which
time
is
to
great.
say goodbye as free
We were
practice
faster
is
than our
over.
teammate,
However, we'll be back
by over a
shortly
second.
for more Formula One action.
that's promising. I know we were on the soft tyre. But also look at the gap between us and say Aston Martin on the soft tyre as well. Only 400ths, or under 400ths actually. So also positive. And we were faster on the hard tyre actually than Latifi. So I think we'll be okay in the race. I think we'll have enough pace to maybe get an overtake or two done and not be well and truly last. Right, no messages. So let's go to this and let's do a quick practice and let's see what it does off the back of it. Select program to an attempt. Okay, so let's attempt a fuel management one and let's see if... so that's how much time it... Oh, that's interesting. So based on the amount of time you want to use to reach these, but there's a percentage risk of chance. Well, we've got quite a lot of time, so let's just use this up. That's interesting. The slower teams are put in to make you feel better. Well, I see any mission accomplished. Let's 50%. Let's try the 70% chance and hope for the best. Excellent. What else can we try? So we've maxed out those. So that's interesting. So that's good to know because it was something in the previous games that I didn't always enjoy was doing all the practice sessions, especially when I wasn't as interested in like the full cycle of the management that you could do within My Team. So so we can achieve. Achieve that, which is the points, and the points are what we want because points mean prizes, and we're not going to be able to do anything else now, which is absolutely fine. We don't have enough time to do it. We don't need to do it though. We've already completed that, haven't we? Oh, we haven't. Right. Okay. Well, let's give it a burn. 25% chance to complete. You never know. Program failed. Dang it. Well, that's fine. You know what? 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and we've still got a good points haul overall. So that's what 300, 450, 450, 556, 675, I think total. It's not bad in terms of total. I think the max is what, 750. So as a team, that's a good resource points haul, I reckon. That will give us again more to go towards the cars. It's taken some percentage points off of the next elements to research as well. So good. Looking very stoic, gentlemen. Stood there at the side. Right. Acclaim boost. 2%. was my contribution to Jack's 10. But he's already at level 5, so I'm only at level 1. It's okay. Oh dear. We're all good. Be quick, time's ticking. we tried. Let's oh, messages. No. No messages. Ruth, the servers are playing up and telling me I've got messages without messages. Game's being mean. Right, here we go. The one-shot qualifying. Let's not bugger it up. I can't remember actually what happens here. Why is it going to a custom setup each time? It concerns me. Is it because I've changed the diff? I don't think I've changed anything though. That's fine. Well, we'll leave it on it because the game knows best. Well, overall wear is 9%. So we're saying for a practice weekend and quali and a race. Yeah, we're going to run out of engines. It'll be fine. Right. I don't know what happens if I flash back during quali lap. We'll find out. Schumacher's driving away from us. No! Ooh, took too much curb. Let's Splash back. Stay on the outside, please. Okay, a little deep, but look, there's Verstappen. That's the closest we're going to be to him all race. I'm in 20 seconds, apparently, according to the current timing gap. All the players quicker now. I mean, if that's the Leclerc's pace ahead, yeah. It's not horrific. We're up a place. We've gained. Oh, we're down again. We're up again. We're down again. That was an awful corner. Let's take a slightly better line through that, please. I don't believe it, Jeff. It was 19th for a second, now 20th, now 21st. Try that again without hocking it up. Final corner. Well, I don't think we're last. We're not last! We're in 21st! Oh dear. It's all good.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today.
Look at that, 129, we're going to be nowhere near.
And Charles Leclerc.
Okay, we're right behind our teammate, about 200ths off, not horrendous. Nicholas Latifi, fortunately, having an absolute mare. We're very close to the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll. We're not far behind then the Alfa Romeo of Joe Guan Yu, and Alexander Albon is only a little bit further up the road. So Latifi last, yeah, the real goat. Again, like, lovely chap. Not sure that he should be in F1 in terms of performance. But yeah, we'll see. Right. Pre-race. Why? Why would you say that, Mark? Why in the first race weekend, in one of the first emails you send to me, outside of the track one, say, you nervous? Great, now my head's in the wrong mental space. I'm gonna be thinking about that. Right, turn on overtake mode for the start, not too aggressive into turn 1 as there isn't much margin for error. Watch for opportunities into turn 2 and then back off the ERS, settle it into a comfortable rhythm. Hopefully we avoid damage. Hopefully, and we'll be set for a good race. Have fun out there. Thanks, Mark. You're a peach. You really are. Right, let's see what we can do. Oh, I think I turned on the immersive lap, formation lap for this as well. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Oh God, please. Who's behind me? Latifi. Please, Latifi, don't dive bomb me. I need to remember. The AI will break a lot sooner than I think they will into this corner.
A new season, then a
Let's
clean
not
slate where
F it up too much. Right, what's the race strategy? There what? Oh, don't know if I want to do that. I quite like the car on the hard tyre. I thought the hard tyre was quite a good. How much is it? If I bring it back. I'm just going to use up so much tyre. It says 5 seconds slower. I mean, it says it will do it. Well, it won't do it, will it? Because I'm going to have to be nursing those tyres. Let's see. In fact, let's see, and let's underfuel the car a bit because we won't need that much. We know we're all right on fuel for the most part. Let's bring it down to 4.4 over, just to be safe in case we get a negative fuel burn at any point. And let's see. Right, formation lap.
Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip
Oh, it
around
was
the
alright
start.
until I
We need to warm the tyres
was still getting
properly
wheel
now.
spin in
Make sure
third.
you get some heat into the brakes.
But we'll let the diff sit lower. Of course, we're behind our teammates, so we can actually see what the car looks like from the rear and the side for the first time.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
What's he gone for? He's on the softs as well. I think everyone is, aren't they? Yeah. Certainly the 5 cars ahead. Yeah. Thanks, Demon. Yep. It's alright. If in doubt, Bahrain turn 1, launch it into turn 1, Banania. It'll be fine. For all the pickles, exactly. Exactly. All about the pickles, because pickles mean prizes. At least they do here. Burn out. Oh, almost into the pits. Oh! Ah, we were just over. Damn it. It's fine. Car bogged down a little bit, but Stroll got an awful start. Oh, God! We've dive bombed them all and gone into neutral. Who's pushing up our inside? Joe. Oh, Aiken had a decent start. We had dropped positions back. I want to take out my teammate on the first race if we can help it. Bloody hell. The Williams is all over me. Go the long way round. Almost catch our teammate napping. Stroll went to the back, which is fine. Oh! Nowhere to go. Latifi coming back with... Oh God, where's the speed coming from? Stay hard on the outside. We're just going to burn these tyres up, I think, as much as possible, and then we'll see how the mediums come to us. Oh, Jack. Parking it like a bus, mate. Oh, okay. Thanks, Demon, for all the pickles. Much panic indeed. Right. Oh, there's just such a drive off the line. Latifi's going for it. Oh! Oh, Jack!
Check your MFD for a new...
What are you doing, Jack? I want to see where he actually got me there. Because he... Did he just... I don't know, he was kind of coming in and then he weaved... Did he weave slightly? I think he... Maybe because he saw Latifi coming down the inside, yeah. And he had to brake it a little bit harder. Do you get unlimited... I do, Nashwave. At least at the moment. My intent is not to use them too much. Oh!
There's a new
Except when, you know, Mr. Goat Latifi slides down the inside like that and sends my teammate across. Well, it's been a calamitous first lap. We'll see. Okay, we've outbraked Tim here. Oh, it's had a collision in front, and we've managed to jump our teammate, but so has Latifi. So we can get in behind him, get pulled along. Oh, he's had to go into the
Jack
pits.
is in the pits.
What
Jack
for?
is in the pits.
Back out there because Latifi was coming across, and I've taken too much corner. Yeah, well, my hope is that as I start getting used to the car a little bit more, we'll won't need the flashbacks as much. But in order to, I don't want to ideally retire from races if I don't have to. The only exception to that rule being Monaco, because I'm quite happy to retire at Monaco. I think it's going to be an absolute nightmare of a race. Oh. Sorry, Latifi, were you a bit squirmy under brakes there as I made the most horrendous of dives? Ah, he's coming back at me.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down
Oh,
a place. Check your MFD
they
for
go
a new...
so slow through the corners. He did. Just, I mean, not undeservedly because he's never going to make it round, but right, let's. We know that's what he's going to do. At least we can give him a bit more space and then cut up the outside. Still there, we're going to have to give him the space. I don't want Stroll to come through either. Almost a corner cut, but not quite. You skip Monaco, every race after is Monaco. It's I'm not going to skip it. I just may end up retiring from it. Push Stroll wide, trying to come back. Okay, well we'll have DRS to attack back a little bit. We need to try and stay with the pack a bit more. The good news is we're not actually at the back. Well, I don't know what happened with the traction there. There was a, yeah, it looks like there's a McLaren. Norris had a awful first lap. Don't know what happened there, but Norris came in, as did Albon. Must have collected one another into the corners. I need to keep off these curbs. Try and pick up the back of Stroll. We're almost within 1 second, not quite. Might make the time up for the final sector. And the start-finish straight. Or they might drive away from us. I'm having to... I just don't feel confident enough yet with the car and getting my right foot down. I'm delaying on the throttle a bit though. We'll get there, we'll get there. He's fighting with Latifi in front, so he's slowed down a little bit. We're not going to be able to catch him for DRS and stuff, I don't think. Or not into this corner, but we are closer. A bit too much curb there, wide on the exit. It's fine, I've seen it. I promise I won't skip Monaco. We will have a Monaco race for sure. It will be horrific, but we will have it. That I promise you. Can't come in earlier because if I do, I'm gonna.
Got that confirmed.
It's annoying.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 27.
Why is Monaco so bad? It's my worst track. I like the circuit itself. There's nothing wrong with the circuit. Well, it's obviously an old classic track, but I like it. I'm just not very good at it at all. It's by far one of the most difficult to drive, especially if you haven't got a particularly good aero and chassis package, because it's all very, very much about ensuring that you have the right control in the corners to carry enough speed. Enough speed through without dropping too much, because there aren't that many. There's the one main straight, start-finish straight, and that's pretty much it really in terms of a decent length of track to overtake. There's one on the back Marina wall as well, but it's quite short out of the chicane coming out of the tunnel, and there's just not much opportunity to overtake. So it's a very difficult track, even in a higher tier car, or in a higher field car. It's just not. It's just not an easy track to drive at, and I've always struggled there across all of the games ever since F1 2009. I've always struggled there, and I just can't. And typically you get, especially if you're like playing online or playing with AI, because there's so many tight braking zones, all it takes is one lock up for a massive pile up, and you'll catch either yourself out or all the others up behind you. Ooh, we didn't want that there. That's the sign that the wheel's going off. But yeah, it's just such a tight track. I'm trying Iceni. We're getting there. Maybe. I think safety cars are on, so you never know. We could always have a miracle. I'm just watching the time to Norris, because I think I'm going to come out behind him. Now, he's pitted on the first lap, but he's going to have to pit again. They all are behind me, because they're not going to make it to the end. I want to try and... Oh, someone's gone off. Or collided. I think I saw somebody bashing in front, maybe. Who's gone? Oh, it's Schumacher. Oh, safety car deployed. Oh! What a beaut. It's the perfect time. I'm trying to slow down. Okay. Box this lap. And it's going to be great because we'll go on to the mediums. And that will bring down the tyre wear usage, which is fine. Oh, what a saving! I was literally, you know what? Ask and you shall receive. Is that not the saying?
Check your MFD for a new strategy.
We're coming in, Mark. Don't worry.
Confirmed.
Yes. It's all right. New expedition for No Man's Sky. I need to jump back into No Man's Sky because I haven't for a little while. But what's the expedition this time around, Arsini? Tell us more. Oh, Schumacher's actually recovered. So he spun on the track, and we get a safety car still for it. So this is great though, because we're gonna lose one place to Schumacher. I don't remember how long the loss of time is here for a pit stop, but we should be okay because they won't be able to go as fast down the main straight.
Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Doesn't matter what happens to these cars now, right? They're all coming in. Very smart. Here we go. Here we go, when we get all the way down the pit lane.
We had an issue removing the left.
Oh no!
It's not ideal, mate, but let's try and put it behind us and get back into this race.
Can we see it on the replay? I forgot that this is now a thing. You watched the front left, I think it was. Slow to come off. Look, they couldn't get it off. Oh no! Oh, you hate to see it, lads. I mean, it's a really nice touch when you think about it. Look at it. He's wiggling it. It's just not coming. Oh. Oh. $20 seconds. Let's see BMK. Let's see where we come out and what the total time was. Not checked out yet, but the patch woodwork faces. Oh, okay, cool. Let's have a look. Total time 25, and I think.
That was our last stop. No more.
Norris just got out in front of both us and Schumacher, but that's fine. That's fine. We're on fresher tyres. He has to pit again because he's not pitted under the safety car yet, which I'm surprised at because he could have used that as a point to catch up. Although lap 7, yeah, he could have made it on a new set. Got Albon right behind us again. Please don't smash me. Aiken is behind him though, so again we want to make sure that Albon is backed up with the rest of them so that Jack can try and get a good run on Albon at the start, and I want to get away from Albon at the start. Oh, let's sort that out. My pedal's falling off their cushion. Look at the bottom is. One moment. Emergency desk repairs. There we go. Right. 22.5. I counted early. No, that's all right. Not a problem. Yeah, good to know. Good to know in case we did need to do another, or calculate the time to the pit stop of them coming out. Bloody hell, I've done it again. Because now the pedals are too low. Come on, up a bit, please. There we go. Right, let's try this again. Thank God for flashbacks, eh? Bloody hell! Okay. Tires are probably a bit cold. They are. Pedal start, right? Sorry, going under the desk. Be right back. Don't know why I'm holding my breath. It's only me in here. And I smell fine. I think. Right. Here we go. Here we go.
And some information on Aitken. They've got an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Excellent. So is that coded? Is that Jack has a problem with his car? You may also develop a problem with your car. Yay. Car's up to temperature. First, how much engine wear have we got? Keep closing it too soon. Do another lap behind the safety car. Looks like it. Oh, 20% on the gearbox. This engine is, yeah. I mean, not surprised because durability is low at the moment, right? We've not put too much into it. I think it's got 7 points in it, but that's fine. We've got 4 engines to use. We'll probably have to take a penalty towards the end of the year. But if we're already at the back of the grid, then it's really not too much of a problem to lose out on that in the first season.
Right, let's
So
pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
it really is falling apart. Little look up there. Too fast in the corner. Thank God for brakes. Don't pull Leclerc and blow the gearbox. Yeah, exactly. We'll be alright for this race for sure, and the next couple. The next 2 at least, and then we might want to look at changes. But I'm sure we'll be advised about it by our wonderful team, or maybe not. Maybe they'll keep it a secret, and maybe that will screw us over. Okay, so the good news is that we were conserving fuel still
Okay, let's catch up to
prior
the
to
field a bit. We're
the
dropping
pit
too
stop.
far back.
What is
Remember, we need to stay
Albon
within
doing?
10 car lengths of the next car.
Safety car in this lap? Cool.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Okay, clear.
I mean, it wasn't a bad restart for us, but again, we're just lacking that top speed so much. Albon Echo round. Bloody hell. Mick, don't put us in the wall. Thank you.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your over.
Actually, it'd be good to see what that run down to turn 1 looked like. Oh, we're going to catch the tail end of it. Let's have a look. Nicely round Albon. Actually, Jack kind of caught up a little bit because he kind of followed us around, but he was a bit too far back. And then up the inside of Schumacher. Nice. That was a good little corner there. Lovely. Okay. See what we can do to try and keep ahead of these guys. Oh, is that Norris struggling a bit? Under braking maybe with those tyres. He's getting a aggressive, but little lock up, nowhere ready for us to go and capitalise there. Well done. Thank you, Nash Race. Yeah, look, Norris is sliding around a little bit. Those tyres were on since lap 2 for him. So he'll be struggling, and he's pushing up against Stroll as well. So he's going to be using a lot more there. Look, again, struggling to get the power down perhaps. Oh, Schumacher's coming. Stay on the outside. Christ, look at that straight line speed. I mean, the Hasses are faster this year. We're going to roll round. Oh, God!
I've got information on Stroll. They're retiring from the race.
Yeah,
Turn the
got up.
position immediately or we're going to get penalised. There's no overtaking during the safety car period.
Go on then, Schumacher. Oh. It was worth us going round the outside of Schumacher and Norris there anyway, just in case the damage wasn't as bad as it looked and Stroll had carried on and the yellow flags got delayed somewhat. But
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
yeah, that's fine. We've got only 4 laps or less than 4 laps to go, so we can definitely underfuel this car, which is good. At this rate, we had about, I think, an extra 0.4, 0.3 in the car maybe, and we've gained 0.7 so far, so we're up to an extra full tank. So arguably we could go almost neat on the number of laps based on the weight at this rate, and the burn should be still be positive, so that's fine. However, we don't really want to we're not probably not at risk about any higher fuel burn at any of the tracks this year. The engines, although it's a Red Bull, we're not going to have much development on it, so we're not going to be getting much more out of it, where we're probably going to have to worry about that, I think, this season, unless we put an upgrade in that specifically increases fuel burn, perhaps. Right, let's see how long we have the safety car out for. It's going to be out for at least a lap, so we might get 1 lap of racing at the end. Still right on tyres. And so from our starting position of 21st on the grid, we've made it up 2 positions, which again doesn't sound particularly fabulous, but again, as a brand new team coming in, I'm quite happy to take that. If we can make any inroads on where we started in the race, then that's fine. I appreciate we've had 2 cars, 2 cars? 1 car actually drop out of the session fully, and 2 safety cars. But got to take the wins. Again, at this rate, we are off the pack. I think what I want to try and do is by maybe after another 4 races, or maybe sooner, if possible, at least be able to start making a little bit more competitive practice towards some of the back markers in terms of qualifying pace, and just race pace in terms of being able to stick with them. I don't mind so much if we're still not overtaking them, but as long as we can build up a little bit more in terms of
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember,
being able
we
to
need
catch
stay
up
within
closer
10
to them,
car
then
lengths of the next car.
I think we'll be in a good position kind of come midway through the season to be a little bit more competitive, and again starting to work our way up through the back marker teams a little bit more. Not necessarily towards the points. I think the points probably going to have to wait until the latter half of the season if we're going to be making a run for them. Again, we've gone conservative on the 2 points. Obviously after this first race, that's a massive stretch, bearing in mind where we are at the moment in this race, but that's fine. We've got plenty of time to make inroads to that. we will be okay. And you never know what might happen. And we know this race, only 14 laps, had 2 safety cars. Oh, Christ.
Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close.
I'm just
within
trying
10
not
car
to
lengths of
slide
the
off
car
actually,
ahead.
Mark. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Fortunately, I'm slowing up around corners. Right, let's drop the diff back down again. Put the restart, and hopefully as we get out of the last corner, we won't drop it on the curb. And we'll be okay. The rears are alright. We're going to get 1 lap maybe. I think this is usually where it flags up to say the safety car in this lap. So I think we're going to go for 1 more lap maybe.
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car. You've got to give that position back, mate.
Why do I have to give that position back? Because I fell too far back maybe. Right, well let's flash back and not do that. I'm not going to lose 1
Right,
position
let's
out.
pick up the pace a touch, please.
I'm
We need to
trying.
close to
We're
within
very
10
slow,
car
Mark.
lengths of the car ahead.
I don't know if you've noticed. Oh, safety car is in this lap. Christ, it was very late. Or maybe I just got the timing wrong. But the other thing is that we can try putting our car on the inside of Schumacher into the final
Okay,
corner.
let's get ready to go
As long as
racing
we stay
again. The
behind
safety
him.
car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Doing a Verstappen basically. Push him wide. Not going to be able to. And we're going to spin it. So let's. Get into the right position. Tyres are a little bit cold actually now. Oh, it jumped us a bit.
Use overtake.
Yeah, I'm using it, Mark. Albon's coming. And try and keep him on the outside of me. Bloody hell. Try again. Right, that time we did what we should have done the first time around, which was actually come back off the brake again and go around the outside of Schumacher. We haven't got the pace to hold him behind, but let's see if we can hold. Oh God!
Are you okay? That was a nasty
See if we can hold
hit.
Albon
Turn the
behind.
engine off and
All right,
wait for the marshals.
we'll flash back, but still that will look pretty spectacular. I knew it was kind of coming and just couldn't get out of the way. Who was Albon up the inside there? No, he was actually, yes. But I mean, you can see how early they're braking. Some of them are braking compared to others. Quite a nice big gap there in front of Schumacher. Not his fault at all. But yeah, my God. Right, let's. Little tap. Oh. Did someone get us from behind? No, I think we just spun ourselves out somehow. Let Schumacher battery to hold. Why is Albon trying to go around there? It's not.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we can
I'm
still
trying.
gain the position.
My corner, I'm on the inside. Not too much power. Oh God! Must admit, it's a very different type of racing here at the back of the field. when you know the car's not quick enough to hold them behind.
Okay, we think the underbody's
Bloody
incurred
hell.
slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful.
Is there a crash mechanic in this? What in terms of like the in-game like physics and like crash damage? Yeah.
Okay, just 2 laps of
Yeah,
fuel
and it's
remaining
set
now.
to simulation
Okay,
setting at the
this is
moment,
final lap,
which
final lap of the race.
again because this is not a true like sim game, not quite. Oh God! Yeah, okay, we'll reset back. But yeah, as you saw there, the front wing. In fact, here we'll go forward, and you'll see the front right. So we actually lose a bit of our end plate, which is off the front wing. Surprisingly, we don't lose any more. Look, yeah, that's quite a good angle actually there. So we'll lose that front right wing wing plate. Surprising, but this is the interesting thing this year. I mean, look how much higher. To me, at least, it feels like the front wing is a lot flatter in terms of angle here, and sitting a bit higher. We've locked up quite substantially as well there. Yeah. Right, let's try that. Let's try again. Surprised Albon actually didn't catch us in the straight there. Oh, he's coming though. Look at that speed. The Williams, they've got a Mercedes engine in the back. I think Albon tried putting a nose up the inside, but had to back out. And has Aiken got him? Not quite, but he's right there with him. We just, yeah, I mean, top line speed and aero
The underbody's taken a little damage. Just watch out for it.
is just really telling here, which is really interesting to see actually. Just like you can just see the cars driving away, and I'm on full, you know, full power and have ERS on as well, and I can't get close. Look, I mean, even if Joe's using his battery, look how much he's pulling away compared to what I'm pulling away behind. But I don't want to spin the wheels up, so I'm going very heavy. But that's fine. We finished 19th. 2 places up on where we started. We'll take that.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Yeah, so that's true. So the ride height this year a lot higher because of the ground effect pulling the cars down, and therefore you need a little bit more aero to sit a bit higher and the ride height to sit a bit higher, so that you get the air coming up over and going under but through the car, rather than it being so much of a rather than it just being sucking down and being pushed down from the top. So hence why on the cars this year you've got a lot more winglets that are helping to move air around the car, so that the car's cutting through and going through it quickly, but also from the top there's a slight change in how much pressure is being then applied downforce wise, because of how much the car is also being sucked to the floor in it. But yes, you're right, the ride height, and that's also where the rule change came in partway through the season so far, in that the ride height's been, or there's been a minimum ride height set, so to help balance out the porpoising issues. Also some changes to floor regulations for next year to help with it as well. Well, there you are, Max Verstappen in first place. What was that? George Russell in third, on second place, and no, third place, and then it was it Carlos Sainz? Yeah, in second. So interesting start to the season.
So let's see what effect this result has had
So
on
what
the
did they have? The
driver's
fastest lap was a
standings. So, Anthony
1:31.
Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the Flying Finn. They pushed and pushed.
Hey,
and
we were
found some
driver of the
fantastic
day.
Performance.
Look
It
at
was
that.
just a pleasure to watch.
It's
Well,
time to see
well,
how
thank
things are
you.
shaping up in the Constructors'
Thank you.
Championship. And Red Bull take
Waste
over
of champagne.
as
I mean,
championship
not wrong. I mean,
It's
the
been an
amount of
absolutely
champagne
wild
that's
weekend of
sprayed over
Formula
versus
One action.
drunk. But I mean,
I
that's
can't
the whole
wait
purpose
to
of it,
see
right?
what's next.
But still, I'm not entirely sure if I would enjoy. It's the aftermath. Having been soaked in champagne, you're just going to get a bit, especially on like a hot racetrack. You're going to get, well, I mean, they're all going to be hot, having just spent, you know, 60, 70 odd laps going around in a car at high speed and in heat, especially here in Bahrain in the desert. It's going to be hot. Okay, so timing wise, again a little bit off the pace, but you know, pretty much in line with our teammate in terms of fastest time. It'll come. I think it was Monaco where the bounce was real bad. Yeah. I simulated the porpoising the other weekend. I tried this game with my VR headset on for the first time, and I had to just do lots of. Yeah, not sure if it is champagne here in Bahrain. There's a couple of places where it's like a rose water or something like that as well. I think, from my understanding, it is champagne, but it's although the label on the bottle looks very upmarket and high class, it's a lower percentage. It's like a low alcohol champagne for the drivers to have. Let's have a quick look at the highlights and see if there's any if the game's pulled out anything interesting automatically. We'll see how much it gives us. So away start, all looks good away in the field. We were slow to start off, and we had Nicholas Latifi kind of pushing up on us quite soon after. We managed to get round the first corner after basically getting stuck in a queue and having to slow right down. That's quite a cool slow-mo shot though. I like that. And then a bit too much curb there. Although that was Aiken, sorry. Yeah, so Aiken kind of cut a lot of curb to get up inside there, and we had to then, we tried to make a move on him up into turn 3, turn 4, but again Latifi pushing us hard and kind of had to move out wide to try and hold him off. So then it says nothing really eventful happened until then the safety car. I'm just trying to work out if this is the restart or not. As in, in certain countries, you know, where there's, depending on the main faith as well, or, they use rose water. Oh, so that was an interesting one. So that was where Stroll actually went out. Can we rewind that? It'd be interesting to see that again. I don't know actually, can we... That'd be good to get another... Can I get another view? I probably can't get another view from here. It's a shame. But Stroll is stopped literally just there. Yeah, there it is, the back of the car. And we... Had it not been, we'd have been in front of the two cars though, which would have been quite good on the restart, although they'd have caught us. And then here we go with the restart. They actually got away from us quite nicely. Schumacher was... just had a nice bit of gap coming off the last corner, and again, just even with us flat out, the top speed of that car of the other cars is just high enough to keep them in front. We are quite good under braking at making up some time, and again we made it past Schumacher there quite nicely. Let's just have another look at that going into turn 1. We actually, in fact, I don't know what Aiken was doing. Did he lock up at the back there? I don't know, there's a puff of smoke. I don't know if he was trying to avoid action on. But he went very wide onto the rumble strip there, and then we kind of again let the speed carry us round the corner, which is exactly what we'd want to do in that situation. Unfortunately, it opened us up a little bit. We were maybe a little bit wide on the inside of the corner, and again, Mick was able just to blast past in the Haas. We kind of had a look up the inside here, didn't we? A little bit of contact, let Mick back through, and then tried to keep the Williams at bay, and then managed to kind of hold the inside line. Again, that's such a cool shot. I wish they'd let us do these slow-mos in game. I don't think we've got a way of doing it. It doesn't always play out actually. It's weird, it does there. Very, very cool graphic. Just video highlight graphic there. Love that. Very nice. And then yeah, finally across the line again. Couldn't really make the inroads on there, but just managed to keep the Williams behind. So again, up from our starting position, on the grid. So all in all, yeah, 2 positions gained. Quite happy with that. Lovely stuff. What does that do to our claim boost? Okay, good little boost up for a claim. Same with Jack. We get base payout was 50k. Damage deductions. Oh, good. What did we damage? Not sure, but 30k's worth. So get your pockets out. BR, I might need those bits after all. Well, that was good fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that first foray into my team in F1 22. Yeah, I gotta go dinner time here in the States. Have an awesome night. No worries, Nugget. Thank you very much for tuning on in. Yeah, really appreciate it. Good to chat with you, and yeah, we'll catch you again soon. We'll wrap things up here, I think. Now's as good a time as any. Session progress we lost. Okay, what I'll do is I will finish these actions. Can I perform actions? Or does it just bring us back in? I think it just brings us back in here, because we've finished that race now, so that's fine. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Mark taking his under the table cut. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, no, there's damage. There's damage. That's going to be 30k. If you can just put this into my bank account, labelled Mark, that'd be great. Bless him. Imagine. Oh dear. But yeah, no, that was really good fun. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, massive thanks to Alex and everyone for yeah, coming across with his stream. Really appreciated it. That was fantastic. We really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for tuning on in and yeah, chatting away. It was good to have. I appreciate it's always difficult. Well, I find it difficult when I'm driving. Try and keep an eye on chat, but yeah, it was nice to have people, chatting along and yeah, staying involved with bits. It was good. So yeah, we'll aim to do another F1 stream soon. We're gonna do some Tiny Tina's, I think, on Saturday, because we would have been doing it tonight, but we rearranged. So possibly even a surprise Saturday stream this weekend, which would be nice. Hopefully some more Grounded on Friday, and then it will be. I think Millie's going to try and do a stream or 2 in the week as well, and will be community games night on Sunday. So yeah, plenty more hopefully for people to tune on, and yeah, we'll catch you again real soon. Don't think anyone else is on, although I think actually Woolies is on. We'll go and raid Woolies. They're often streaming space-related content and all bits and pieces, and tonight they're streaming some Space Engineers. So let me just sort that out, and we'll go and raid them before we hop off. But yeah, thanks again everybody for tuning in. Big thanks again to Alex for the raid and bringing everyone across from that, and good to catch up with people that we've not spoken to in a little while. So yeah, appreciate it all, and hope you have a good rest of your week. Speak to you soon. Ciao for now.